When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week long. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Arizona right back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Makes the grab. And he's still running after the move. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Looking for a man. It's Mack. Quarterback just flat. Missed him. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Back to pass on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona! A great catch and run for 6.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas Tech's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And it's incomplete on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Dropping back, it's Mack. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Working the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Here's the handoff. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught over the middle, it's Eakin. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Mack. Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Going up top again. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Arizona in a hurry. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. Looking to convert. Arizona comes to the line. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Eakin. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Red Raider. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Mack. Here's the pressure. Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going up top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mack. Bringing the heat. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. And the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. He's loose. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Arizona right back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Up-tempo for the offense.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wants to fire on second down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
He wants to change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their...
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well.
Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today.
Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
Looking for a deep man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense